Alright, it's that time once again for another Ashran Trash Can, June the 17th, 2025. Looks like we got 24 Maniacs up in the house. Alliance are missing 4 players. They only got 4 heals, while we have 11. Yeah, the matchmaking's right there. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification bell. To be surprised, man, they actually turn out to give us a pretty good fight here. We're going to try and see if we can cap mid. We're going to obviously take out their mage. Here comes Terralina up here. Bubble and gonna go down after that's gone. Now we're gonna head back to the Ring of Conquest and engage the fight there. Oh no, we had to head back to our base instead. Sometimes, man, this is diversion, right? They want you to be engaged over at rock. That way you cannot recall with the scroll. You'll be stuck in combat while they just murk the shit out of your boss. I'm gonna put a demonic circle down the hill here just in case. This is a pretty good spot. That's about high as you can jump right there. Put the demonic circle. Oh, they didn't let you put it there? Had to move back a little bit further. Now it's down. Got the gateway to get back up. And if they come back in the boss room, I can easily port them out and down the cliff, right? They're pushing here. They've already taken on our mage, maybe? Yeah, it looks like it. The score is pretty close. They got a bunch of damage popping off right now. Boomies are pretty OP in this game. And right now they have 4 of them. We have 1. Obviously their druid is just destroying the boards right now. 700 million damage and we're only 10 minutes in. And there hasn't even been that many big team fights yet. We do have Kronus up, so let's see if that can help. They may have way too much damage to just burst him down though. I'll take that kill there. I'm on my Warlock. Got to get some ports off maybe. I don't know if I want to move the port just yet. I still have it behind our boss room. Do they have tanks? Yeah, they got 1 tank. I don't see the warrior here in the team fight. Usually they'll have their tank pushing the team fights. Obviously when they're not here, they're probably trying to go to the back door and take out the boss. They want to get that sneaky victory. We're starting to get some HKs now though. Starting to push them back. I kind of prefer it when our mage is history. Then we don't really have to do much to watch them. Granted, if you're in the match long enough, you can see a second mage spawn. But that takes about an hour. You'll get a little bit of a hint that you're pushing the 1 hour mark because you will have seen 2 ancient infernals as well. Obviously, the AA spawns every 30 minutes, whereas the mage will respawn in an hour. And the respawn time on the mage is actually from the time that the mage dies. It's not like set on the set timer or anything. The mage has to die and then the 1 hour starts. We got a few to take out here. We're starting to push a little bit. The flag's going to be at Crossroads next, right? Volrath's advance. It might be here at F2. We will see. Next battle is going to go to... Yep, right here. F2. We got to sit here and kind of cap the flag and hold our own. Watch out for those boomies off to the side. They lost 1 boomie. Now they're down to 3. They got a bunch of rogues. They like to try to do some little sneaky stuff there, but our mage is already history, and we already had Kronus up, so there's no point for them to take out our Turnant NPC. Maybe they can try and solo the boss, but we have people in the boss room, so that's not going to work out so well for them. We're not ahead by a ton in score. 97 to 114. We're still pushing them back further. I did get a port off there. Got some of them in the back. Mad Cow is trying to run and get away. It looks like he might get away. He's got a stun on him. So close. Finish him. Don't let him get any heals. There we go. That's another point. At this point, we just are farming HKs. Well, we got to wait for this flag. Kronus is still back a little bit too far. Now he's going to start engaging. When Kronus runs up like that, he runs too far. He'll come back and reset. And it basically resets all of the dots and stuff you got on him. If you got heals on him too, they're going to reset as well. He's going to keep going back and forth right now. They got people on the flag at Crossroads. This is not really that great for us because we need to cap that Crossroads. Obviously, for us to get to that flag, though, we got to finish wiping the ones up in our base. And Kronus is going to go down. Yeah, they just have too much damage. Ouch. We got a couple of their boomies down, but hey, like I said, when you have 4 healers, you do have a lot of damage because you got more DPS for sure. We have, what, 11 healers and 1 tank, so that means we are short on DPS. We do have that 1 boomy for some AoE pressure, but it's just not the same when they got multiple. Take down the pally in the back. We got the evoker coming in. The augmentation evoker is going to go the little flyby. Stun and run. Yep. We see that quite often. Usually it's with the firewall too. They like to use that firewall and just wreak havoc. Now we got a demon hunter that's up in our face. We're starting to get pushed back, so it doesn't look like we're going to get a chance to go all in on the crossroads and recap that flag. I don't like it when we can't hold a crossroads, because that means when the ancient infernal spawns, we will not be in a prime position to rush over there and secure it, right? We're still getting pushed back. They don't have a lot of people on the flag, so it's not capping that quickly. But eventually it's going to be back here again. How far back are we going to have to fall? That is the only question we're going to have here. We're only ahead by 20 points. Both mages are history, so we don't have to worry about anything there. No quick 30-point losses any side. That's fine. Oh, somebody got knocked. Anti-magic shell. I can't really do a shit until that's gone. Now we can get them. There we go. Grip them further back. Goodbye. Get rid of them grippers. That's what we got to do. Start looting all the bodies of the Death Knights. And that prevents them from pulling our people in. This monk's all up in our face right now in our business. I'm going to have to use a gateway to get the hell out of there, because that did not look like a fun time for sure. They are pushing to that next flag. Obviously, they're going to be able to get that flag too, because there's no way we can push out and get there now. Our team's pretty much having a lot of people run back from the graveyard. That makes our team weak up here. We got a ton of people watching the boss. Hey, sometimes that's how it goes, right? We do have 3 rogues. They're all watching the base. Now we're getting pushed back to our bridge. Are we going to have to go with the strategy to farm them inside of our base? Possibly. I'm going to go underneath the bridge here and see by putting a port down. Maybe I can get over there and port some people. We'll see. Yeah, no, didn't work out so well because we were not able to push out on the bridge. So I'm just going to have to put the circle back over that way. Yep. Wait for them to come in. Off the bridge, not too close, or you're going to be gripped for sure. Let's port them in. Yeah. Sometimes they will come into the base, sometimes they won't. Obviously, they have pulled the boss. You can see the boss raid warning there. That is from Community Flare. It lets you know when the boss is under attack. I changed that from a raid warning, though. It's just a local warning. The boss is going to reset. With all the heals we have, there should be 0 chance they have to actually take out the boss, right? As long as like 3 of our healers even have the boss on focus, I think the boss is going to be completely fine. I'm trying to get out here to port some. Let's get those kills. We still got a pretty good lead. Almost got our 20 points back. They were catching up a little bit. Can't really port anything yet. There's not a lot that's in range. Oh, I got gripped in. That's no good. And no trinket. I'm screwed. I probably should have ported back, but I'm going to go ahead and shadow rip them and die. We got a few HKs off of that. Now I'm going to pull out here and get another port. Run over here to the side so I don't get gripped again. And I can't see because the tree's all up in my face. We did get some kills there, though. That's good. I got to remember, man, not only do I have the ability to shadow rip them, and I just electric shocked them right there when I got pulled in, I got to start using my teleport back to the circle as well. Granted, I'll be right in the middle of them, but the best part is I will not be in range for them to get gripped because it's definitely going to be out of the LOS. Taking out the druid. Yeah, buddy. Looks like their top damage switched, right? It went from one druid to another. Oh, it's because he left the match. Yeah. Sometimes people just don't have time to finish the match out and they will just peace out. He's already gotten double what the last druid had. And looks like Shooter is doing some massive amounts of damage with Callie on our team. It's not a druid, it's not a hunter, and it's a mage, right? That's the only thing in the top 10 right now. It's all hunters, all druids, and one mage. We got a pretty comfortable lead right now, though. Even if, like, say we went in this match for another 30 minutes and another mage spawn, they take out our mage again, we still got the lead. 30 points is a nice buffer for us. 2 more coming to the back door. Who's worried about the back door when the boss is standing out here in the open? Obviously, everyone can see the boss. Just put that boss on focus and you don't have to worry about anything because it'll show up on capping. Not too many more rushing in. Now they're getting bored and they'll start coming in, right? You always think that. But then again, like I said, there's going to be an AA spawn soon. And when that spawns, I like to call it special delivery. Alliance will deliver the AA to us. We'll just get them ported in, grip them in, take them out, and get that AA, right? There's the AA in the back. Got him. There it is. I guess it did spawn. I never saw it, though. It's all right. Get that AA and start pumping some damage now. We only need to get 25 more HKs. I hate getting stuck on the terrain like that. Now we have the AA. Vivendi's got it on the Hunter. Start hitting some nice aim shots. They're trying to pull the boss now. I think they realize that there's no chance they win this match anymore. All they have to do is kill the boss. But they don't have enough pressure to push into our base with only 4 healers. They do have enough DPS, but not enough heals to keep them alive. Considering that we only have, a lot less DPS than them, but we can focus fire on them. Get all on the same target, take them out of here, especially after the ports. There goes one of their boomies. The top damage is down. Loot the body. Make sure he's got to run all the way back from their base. Now there's only 15 kills left. We just said, screw it, let's push out and start getting some of these kills. Once we get a little bit of momentum going, it's a lot easier to just push out. Why am I chasing just one paladin back this way? Even if he pulls the boss, it's not going to do anything because there's nobody on the bridge to attack the boss. As long as we keep enough people in our base watching the boss, making sure they don't have anybody go around us and hit them with that back door, we should be fine. We only need 7 more points, and this one's going to be in the history books. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. They actually kept pushing into our base. They didn't realize that pushing into our base is nothing but a death trap for them. Granted, I guess Blizzard needs to change some stuff too on the map, because if one team decides to sit in their base and the other team just says, screw it, hey, I don't want to push into there, then the match could theoretically go on forever. At least if it was like Alterac Valley, it would be losing reinforcements every 10 seconds. They need to add that in. And there it is, though. Looks like we're good to go. Shooter had our top damage. Looks like Ig and Martyr for the top hills. May all of your random battlegrounds be epic. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. Until next time, GG for the Horde.